It's a wonderful day for wisdom with wonder and Segway. Segway's down there. I'm up in the treetop. And we're gonna do a reading so you can look up at the trees. And I have the Muse Tarot here. And we're gonna see what message does higher wonder, higher you, higher we, as we are one, have for us today on this beautiful time for a new moon, new beginnings. Pots of gold at the end of the rainbow, literally at the end of my fingertips with my rainbow nails. St. Patrick's Day, my daughter's birthday. So it's my birthday too. Gave birth to my first daughter. It's pretty lucky. So let's ask, higher wonder, higher you, higher we. How are we lucky? How are we lucky today? How are we lucky every day? Angels, spirit guides, higher selves. What wisdom can you share with us for the highest good of ourselves and for all beings? Oh, okay. Let's see. Glasses. I'm wearing my rainbow sparkly jacket. Let's just move it around. So we got a card here, the Ace of Materials, which would basically be like the Ace of Pentacles. So maybe there's an abundant offer, something tangible coming in for you, something grounded. Let's look at the image here. There's a lot of flowers in the crown, and she's even holding one near her throat chakra, but that's like in the crown there's a lot of purple here, so you're following your intuition and speaking your intuition, which is your truth, and it's coming from love with all this pink and green, and there's like lights around here that makes this look like a mirror to me, like maybe you're getting ready to be on stage in a show or something and you have your light up mirror, putting on your makeup. You're getting ready for this new phase in your life, this new grounded you, following your intuition and expressing it with love, trusting your intuition, the guidance coming from the higher realms. So that's beautiful. Ace of Materials. I don't know. Somebody might be getting married or in some kind of a commitment, or maybe meeting someone from a past life. Oh, it looks like that's the left hand that has a ring on the ring finger, and they're holding a wand. Even though this is the Ace of Materials, like the Ace of Pentacles, it looks like they're holding something close to them that they're passionate about and expressing that, following their intuition. So, but this looks like a mirror, so yeah, reflective energy. You're realizing everything is a reflection. Let's see what else we can get. What else? Oh, let's try the Wildwood Tarot, since we're out in the Wildwood. Let's see what we get. Trying to see what Segway is up to. Segway. I climbed in the tree. Segway showed me a little path to get up here. Oh, I see you, Segway. They're doing their balancing act, walking on a log. There's Segway. Segway doesn't really like to come out into this foresty area by themselves, but they love being out here. When they see me, sometimes Segway waits for me outside my door. So when I come outside, they run towards the picnic table where we do readings sometimes and lead me there. They don't even try to lead me to like feed me. They try to lead me to let's go hang out. So we rub bellies. We admire the beauty of the kitty. And then they always like kind of walk towards the bridge to the forest like, let's go explore. And I follow them around. Make shorts for you. So anyway, higher wonder, higher you, higher Segway, higher we are one. What wisdom do you have for us for our highest good? This is a green deck. What luck do we have? What's making us lucky? How are we lucky right now and all the time? The Ace of Materials. We are the reflection of everyone, and everyone is the reflection of us. We follow our intuition, stay grounded, expressing ourselves through love and trust of that intuitive wisdom that's coming in. Holding and speaking what we're passionate about. What else, Spirit? How are we lucky? Ooh, dang it. Started to come out. Hi, Segway. Want to say hi to your friends? Segway. Segway's here. I love you, Segway. Do you want to put your paw on the deck? Help us get a message. Segway? No, you don't want to. Okay, you don't have to, Segway. But we're gonna get a message anyway. For highest good. I'm all looking at the highest good of all beings. All right, here we go. Skeleton. Number 15, which reduces to a 6, which is like a love frequency. It says the guardian. Segway is like the little forest guardian. The guardian. Looks like there's like a skeleton and a wooden structure. And there's also kind of like standing right in the middle of the trail. But it's maybe like you have to go through this death and rebirth to be able to continue on the trail. It's like what we're doing, right? With the new moon. We're starting something new. So the old us is gone. Interesting, the guardian. Yeah, so this death and rebirth, you're protected as you're expressing your intuition, your truth, your passions. What else? What else? I'll go back to the Muse Tarot. Because the forest is my muse. Page of Voices. I believe that would be like the Page of Swords in traditional tarot. So look at all these dancers. Are you just dancing through life? You got your glasses, taking a closer look at what's really going on in the world. It's like blowing your top. Whoa. All these thoughts, ideas dancing through your mind. And look at how all your thoughts and ideas are out here and they make ripples. Wearing pink, that's the love chakra, so full of love. And above the mountains here, mountains, yeah. You're connected to spirit. There's another dancer. You're here dancing, connected to spirit. You trust it. It's coming from love, and all these ideas, these cool things going on, and the collective consciousness out here in these ripples, you're able to see them and tune in and with these glasses, you can see clearly, you have clarity. So you can move forward with love. What else? Maybe some more news. Like how colorful the cards are. Oh, we're so lucky. Look up at the trees again. Oh, I'm so lucky. Oh, are we lucky? Oh, we're super lucky. 3. 10 of emotions, like the 10 of cups. Something very emotionally fulfilling is here for you. It's grounded, it's the truth. And you're ready to just dance in that grounded truth and express it and be it. And like, just look at that. You're not going to be dancing like that if you're not feeling emotionally fulfilled. And all these ripples, they're all connected to the same source. It's looking like you're kind of dancing above water. So you've felt a lot of emotions. You've been through the depths. And now you're able to just dance above it all. Like, you're not down deep in the depths of it anymore. You're like not just walking on water, you're dancing on water. And you're not alone. You see all those people with you? So it's like this big group, this big collective of us finding each other and dancing in our truth, expressing ourselves. I'll make you guys dizzy, jeez. Well, it's kind of lumpy up here in this tree with all this stuff up here. Okay. So we got that, and then, ooh, did I say it's a new moon? Yes, I did. 8 of emotions. You see, the moon's blacked out. It's like an eclipse, but the new moon, if you want to go look for it, you're not going to see it. It's dark out there. The new moon is when the sun is shining on the other side of the moon, so the side that's facing Earth is dark. But the 8 of emotions, so it's like you could have felt like you were cut off from source, or like the divine energy, maybe walking alone, or at least trusting the darkness, trusting the unknown, and but still very connected. All this radiating off of the new moon or eclipse is like connecting to you. It's grounded, and everywhere you step, it's with love, with this pink. And it's like the butterfly effect. If a butterfly flaps its little wing, it affects like all these other things. And it's like each step you take towards trusting the unknown is rippling out and affecting the whole collective in a positive way, in a loving way. So that's beautiful to see. And then we have the 5 of voices. Oh my goodness. So it's like we were saying before, that you're like this reflection, this mirror. And then look, here's the mirrored self. Maybe sometimes people want to push that away. They push away that reflection, or try to deny looking at the reflection, or, you know, you see the hands are kind of like pushing the reflection away. But then there's this hand above them holding a branch with green olives on it. ooh, want to travel to the Middle East, like the Mediterranean diet there. I was like, it's fun. There's green olives at every meal, even at breakfast. I love green olives. But I feel like the green olives, well, green, heart chakra, love, I think like the round fruits like symbolize abundance, because they just like go in an eternal circle. Let's see. There's all these other people down below, these mirror reflections with a bunch of blackbirds, ravens, or crows, and it looks like most of them are trying to like meditate in that pose down there. And all these birds, they're connected to the spirit realm. They're connected between all realms. So it's like, as long as you're meditating, connecting to spirit, in whatever way that you do, and trust that wisdom that's coming in, you have clarity. And there's all these rays of light coming in through the crown, through the third eye, and it's okay if everyone doesn't want to see the reflection. They get to choose. So just stay grounded in being you, no matter what. Let's see if we can get anything else from the Wildwood Tarot. I don't know. Oh, there's another card. It was laying out. Whoa. Like, how can I interpret this? These cards are so interesting. There's two snails upside down at the top of the Eight of Inspiration. And there's like, what? Is that a sun or a moon? Oh, I think that's a fiery sun. But look at these people. They're like it's like different timelines of the same being. And it's like all these different timelines converging, and some are going in different directions, but you're running towards your timeline that you want to be on. And there's so many different options. There's like an infinite amount of possibilities in any direction, and you're just running with confidence here. And what kind of ground are you on? Your feet don't even look like they're touching the ground. It's like you're gliding across the surface, and you're going through multiple timelines at once. You might be tired, and because you're doing this in your sleep, you're doing this when you're awake. The sun is illuminating your highest timeline, and you're just eager to go jump on it. Got your high heels, you're elevated. You're above all these clouds. You're floating above the ground. You're not touching that. Let's see. Let's get one more from the Wildwood Tarot. Segway, my baby. Are you having a fun time? Do you want to put your paw on the deck yet, Segway? They said no. Off to explore some more. You just checking in, baby? How are we so lucky? Oh. The Knight of Vessels. There's just like the Knight of Cups, and it has an eel. Yeah, you've been through the muck. You've been through the dark, murky waters. is slithering right out. Coming out. You're ready to be seen now. You're not under the water anymore. There's a sword on the stone. Are you the one? Are you that powerful, magical one? The sword and the stone. Staying grounded. Speaking your truth. You have clarity now that you've been through the muck, right? You have clarity now. And the Ace of Stones. You have clarity on the foundation of life. Look at all these ancient symbols. Maybe you remember past lives or some ancient wisdom you're remembering, or connectedness to ancient things. Like for me, after my spontaneous healing from 17 years of chronic pain I was told had no cure, and my Kundalini consciousness shift just out of nowhere, I kept wanting to paint and draw the spiral, and I see a lot of the spiral in here. And also when I intuitively learned Reiki from my dog who had paralyzed back legs, I always envision a spiral symbol on the palms of my hands, or I'll scratch it with my nail, a little spiral, or with a crystal point. And then I send energy from my heart through my hands. You see those M's? I got the M's on my hands. I can feel the energy going to you. Oh. That's pretty cool. But the spiral has significance. Okay. I'm like, I hope the reading made sense. Sometimes I forget what I was talking about. I wanted to know how we were lucky. Lucky, all right. I'm gonna pull some animal wisdom from the Spirit Animal Oracle. I have a kitty cat over here. You see that little guy's tail? Where you going, Segway? You gonna jump, Segway? What do you see? Segway. We're gonna get some animal wisdom, Segway. You wanna put your paw on the cards? I keep asking. Are you gonna jump, Segway? That's a pretty far jump. I keep hearing all day big bird wings, like ravens. First, a blue heron swooped down really low, and then two ravens were flying back and forth, and whoa, their wings were just so loud next to me. Okay, bye kitty, go explore. We're gonna get some animal wisdom. I don't know what I'm rambling about. Okay, we're lucky, grounded, following our intuition, connected to spirit. We know that everything is a reflection. Whatever's going on in the outer world is a reflection of what's going on in the inner world. We don't project whatever's going on within us onto other people, because we know that's something that we need to work on. And if they're triggering us, if something triggers us, it's just a reflection of an inner wound that we have that we can look at and heal. I'm trying to remember all the cards. We're grounded, spiral, we've been through the muck, we've come through, we're jumping, we can choose whatever timeline we want to go on. We're making ripples out there. connected to the sun and the moon, and every action we take here is rippling to help the whole collective. That's pretty lucky. You know, that really does make me feel lucky and happy that we are all connected, that we're all one. And my mom, I remember her asking me once, like, why does it matter that we're all connected? Like, what do you mean? How is that good? I don't want to be connected to these bad things that are going on in the world. So I was telling her how good it is that we're all connected, because when we're full of love and light, we can share that. We can spread that we're all one. So the more that you increase your own love and light of all the colors, seen and unseen, it raises your own frequency, which raises the frequency of the collective. And it helps me feel not so alone or not so like helpless in the world when I know that we're connected, and that the little things that I do for myself aren't selfish. They're helping everybody since we're connected. And so that's how I like to look at it. The koala spirit came out, number 35. Just an 8, infinity, abundance. Koala spirit. Look at that little cutie. Spirit has a plan. So that's more trusting the unknown. With this new moon, when it's dark, you can't really see what's going on. But Spirit has a plan, so it's all right. We're all connected. So whatever you do that's good for you, it's good for me too. Thank you. Thank you for being you. We're gonna get a Crystal Intentions Oracle. See what crystal being can work with us in this time as we realize that we are all connected. We are all one. We are all reflections of each other. The inner world and the outer world is the same. Universes within universes within universes. It's pretty cool. And you know, it is lucky, because I used to sit there in chronic pain, 17 years of chronic pain, thinking there was no cure, thinking, is this all there is? Like, having energies like projected onto me and not knowing how to protect myself from other people's energies, or like trying to protect them, anyone, from ever having to feel any kind of sadness or pain or and it didn't work. Because I was carrying everything for everyone, giving myself pain. And so what works a lot better, I notice, to help heal the collective, is to just be in my full authenticity, my full love, my full high vibration, and it ripples out. Where's the card with all the ripples? It ripples out. See all the ripples. Woo. I was just thinking, I was calling this a new moon or an eclipse moon, but then I'm like, wait, this looks like daytime. I don't know. It's not an eclipse sun. Anyway, we're calling it the moon. 3 crystals came out. Let's see. Wait, no. Well, no. Never mind. It's like half the deck. That's kind of an overwhelming amount of crystals, even though I do love you all. Okay, we'll take 2. Hi, Laughing Raven. Ooh, Emerald, Abundance. Doesn't say that, but I am. Look how beautiful. Release limiting beliefs regarding money. increase financial success. Did I tell you there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? Attract extreme wealth. Increase abundance in all areas of life. Cultivate authentic relationships. And it's green, so it's authentic because it's coming from the heart. And the affirmation, I earn unlimited income doing what I love. I am successful in all of my pursuits. I earn unlimited income doing what I love. I am successful in all my pursuits. I earn unlimited income doing what I love. Yes, I love it. I am successful. Yay, me. In all of my pursuits, that's right. And so are you, because I am you, and you are me, and we are we. That's right. So, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you. I see you. I honor you. I thank you. And I hope that, we get to see more of each other here. So keep on commenting, liking, subscribing, and sharing, and helping me spread my loving messages of love and light of all the different colors. And yeah, I embrace my inner goofball, and I actually release her to be free into the world. So thank you for joining me, and I hope that you continue to have a wonderful day. Much love.